It's an honor to be here to talk to you about the Cronenberg Project, whatever that is. I have a long history with TIFF. We've grown together almost symbiotically, and it seems fitting that David Cronenberg Evolution will be housed here in Toronto, where my personal and professional roots are. I was able to see the David Cronenberg Transformation show last night at MoCA, and I'm just excited to see the various other components roll out in the fall, as well as to contribute additions to the program myself, and including a new short film, which I plan to be making. We'll see if I can finish it in time. I've just been finishing another movie called Maps to the Stars, so that's taken up a little time. It's kind of interfered with the short film. And there's an art exhibition called David Cronenberg Through the Eye that I've curated with the key works from the National Gallery of Canada, and it will launch on November 2nd at MoCA, and will run alongside David Cronenberg Transformation until December 29th. I've been working with TIFF throughout the year to strike new prints, digital and 35mm of my earlier films, and I'm excited to share the world premiere of the newly restored Shivers today with audiences in Toronto. And I'm going to be introducing the film, and that should be interesting, because I'll probably say things I shouldn't say. So if you want to be there to see that, that's good. Anyway, Frisky, good boy. There we go. And I have been for the last 2 months been shooting Maps to the Stars, which is a new movie. And so I've been kind of out of the loop. And really, when I read the final press release, which was, about a 5-page press release outlining everything that was being done here, it was quite overwhelming, honestly. I mean, I don't think I've really grasped the enormity of what these maniacs have done. So I had no problem, though, with that, because when you make a movie, it's yours, it's in your control up to a certain point, and then after that, you let it go. It's like it flies out. It's like having a kid. It is like that. It's a cliche, but your kid becomes an individual creature in the world. It interacts with people that you don't know, and has experiences that you don't control anymore, and that's what you want. So I didn't really have a problem letting it go this way, and to become, in a way, it's just another aspect of having your films affect other people, just generally, and then also influence other filmmakers. I mean, of course, it's delightful when somebody says that they've been influenced by you. It's a huge compliment, that somebody's filmmaking, let's say, has been influenced by your own, and so I must say it's just been very pleasant, and there's been I'm sure that as time goes on, and I'm on stage introducing some of my films with some of the people that I've made the films with, which is what's planned in the future, I'm sure that I'll have a lot, there will be that emotional journey. Because, frankly, I don't like seeing my old films. I don't really look at them normally. It's just sort of, it's the past, they exist, and it's like that. So it's not, so unlike your children who you might invite over for dinner, I do not invite my films home for dinner, and so it's that will be difficult for me in a weird way, to talk about the films, because I don't normally like to do it after they've been released. I mean, there comes a point where you've done your last interview about a movie, and then that's it. I say, okay, I've had one good screening, everybody seemed to like it. I've had one good interview, that's it. And on to the next film.